This is my reaction to Digimon Adventure Season 1, Episode 29, Return to Highton View Terrace. In the last episode, the gang met Gino. I think that was his name, I forget his name. The old man, who kind of told them how to open the portal back to get back to their home world. After struggling which card goes where and which one's fake, they ultimately got it right, and they all went to the portal, and now it seems like they're back in the human world, which means I guess we're gonna see where things go from here. Also, if you like full and early reactions to Digimon Adventure and other shows that I react to, you can join my Patreon like all of these lovely people. The support really does help me out. It really means a lot and makes so I keep making videos like these for you guys on a regular basis. So if you'd like to join support me, the link to that is down below. So yeah, let's go.
We've been gone for months in the Digi world, and yet here in the real world, it's the same day we left. But that's impossible. Huh?
Our teacher! We are back in the real world!
Mr. Fujiyama!
Watch out! What are all of you kids doing playing around here when you haven't even packed up your gear yet?
Well, sir, I can explain.
Well, I'm Ty's Digimon!
Oh my god.
Didn't you kids hear that we're closing up camp early because of the snow? Yeah, she caught a cold, didn't she?
Yes, but she's feeling much better now because I went home and made her an omelet.
When did you do that?
Dude.
When? That's a good question. Oh, right before I left for camp.
It's nice that you're thinking of your sister, Ty, but don't overdo it. Those toys are filthy and belong in the garbage. Right, kids?
Right!
Meet you at the bus.
Hey!
Unfortunately, until the sun goes down,
Mm.
remain hidden in the shadows. Begin the search without me. Here,
I won't let you down,
Oh.
Mariotismon.
I need to be alone.
So that's the 8th Digidestin's crest.
And when you add the rest of the kids in the world, there must be millions. Huh? You mean there are millions of Soras?
Not exactly.
There's only one of me. She just means there are more kids our age, but there are tons of different people in the world. Wow. Hey, it's Michelle. I missed you so much.
You'll break DK's heart if you don't let us go. It was the last place we all lived together as a family before my parents got divorced.
Oh.
DK.
Brother.
Mr. Fujiyama, please let us off at Highton View Terrace. As an upperclassman, I'll take responsibility for getting them home.
He's an upperclassman?
A reliable kid like you is going, Joe.
So is Joe the oldest?
However, call your parents and tell them where you are.
Deal.
I didn't know that.
Mr. Fujiyama, you're the
Did I know? I don't think I
greatest-
knew that.
Yeah.
I think that's no information.
Yahoo! Hey, how long are you gonna keep that act up? For about a second there, I thought Mr. Fujiyama was an evil Digimon.
You've spent way too much
I
time
mean,
with Digimon.
maybe, you don't know.
If he were an evil Digimon, every time you failed a test, he'd scream out his attack, Homework Blaster!
Actually, it's more like Tickle Blaster.
What? I'm sorry, the teacher's tickling his
It's this way, guys.
Does anyone else see anything wrong with that? Or is it just me?
Please don't hurt me, your evil ship. I swear he's not here.
Silence, Gatomon.
You have more than
I
the
have
crest?
several copies of the 8th Digidestin's
Oh,
Dragon
copies.
Crest. The one that you have is a copy too.
So, I'm a copycat?
The original's with me. Even though they are only copies, they will still become activated when the 8th child is nearby. This time, make no mistakes. You must find that child.
Gotcha.
Strange coincidence, because I used to live here too.
I lived here too before we moved.
Huh?
Me too.
They all lived here.
It's a long story.
So at some point, we all lived at Highton View Terrace at the same exact time.
This can't just be a coincidence. There's got to be some meaning here.
Huh? Myotismon's army! Run for it!
They can run, but they can't hide from Mammothmon.
Hmm? Oh my god.
That's a car. It's got an awful lot of trunk space.
I get it, trunk. Because mammoth, elephant, trunk. Get it. I get it.
Hey, wait a second!
At a time like this, I think would be far better off just to find a cave and hide. Hey, I am trying to make a decision here, so don't interrupt me. That's it. Doomed. The heat has baked our brains, and we're all gonna end up like roasted piglet. I'm a stay-at-home and read kind of guy.
Lighten up a little, Joe. We're just trying to look on the positive
Oh well, this scene was really
Tell me something. Where are we?
heavily
Is this
changed
local?
to the top for some reason. I didn't understand anything that they just said for the past 2 minutes.
Trouble. There's Myotismon.
change.
No, it's start time now.
We gotta get off this bridge!
Go.
I'm having deja vu all over again.
Different. I remember the fire-breathing monster didn't fly. There had to be another one. You're right, there were two monsters fighting, but they were different than these two.
So this has happened before, essentially? Oh no.
Bergermon! Sora!
Oh.
The fire-breathing monster I saw. Greymon.
Yeah.
It was Greymon and another Digimon. Sora! It was Greymon! Right! Greymon!
That works.
Mistake Horomon came to my house.
Oh. Back.
Feeling when I first met Ty that we had met somewhere before.
Listen, it's the cops. They'll ask a ton of questions.
Yeah.
They'll blame us for all this. I'm too young to go to the big house.
Start running!
You know, I always thought it was kind of strange that out of all the kids at camp, we were the only ones chosen to go to the Digiworld. And I knew it couldn't just be coincidence. Somehow we were all connected by some common event. Today, I discovered what that event was.
We all took French in school?
No.
4 years ago, we were all living at Highton Terrace at the same time, and all of us saw those two Digimon fight.
We'll find him before Myotismon, the
Hmm.
eighth Digidestined. He might be someone we know.
Yeah, it's your sister, dude. The live action Digimon Adventure Season 1, Episode 29, Return to Highton View Terrace. So now that the gang are in the real world, they went to Highton View Terrace where they learned some interesting stuff where they all lived there at one point or another. And also they all experienced two Digimon fighting, which were a Greymon and a bird-like Digimon. And then Mammothmon showed up and started fighting, so Bergermon started dealing with that, trying to fight that as well, which is kind of what made them all remember that. And they realized that's why they're the Digidestined, because those 7 all witnessed that attack. However, they still haven't put together yet that Ty's little sister was also there, who is also most likely the 8th Digidestined. So yeah, that's it.